Hello there, it's the Archivist from tradingcardarchives.com. I'm back to do another Who is the More Waifu video. This is round 2. In the first round, we put the KX DJ2 Chainsaw Man set. So that's the second edition of the KX Chainsaw Man set up against Football Girls, which was a soccer cheerleader waifu anime set. Kind of an interesting amalgamation of things. It was made for the World Cup, actually. And so it wasn't really that much of a waifu set because, it was meant to be sold to mainstream soccer audience, right? So it wasn't really like waifu cards at all. So it was kind of an unfair battle, and Chainsaw Man won handily because this is 100% a waifu set and goes way beyond that. So today for round 2, I want to make it a little bit more fair. And so we're going to put a Chainsaw Man, which is ostensibly anime trading cards, right? Like this looks like violent stuff. Like that's what you expect, right? That's not what's in this box. You're going to see up against this, which is beautiful color, which is by Mosaic, and it's one of my personal favorite waifu card sets, mostly because the art style in here is like hyper realistic, and I just love that art style so much. So I really think the cards in here look awesome. Like even beyond, any waifu whatever, right? These are really good looking trading cards. You have to get past a little bit of the waifu stuff, but if you can get past that and look at the cards, they are really well designed and just a beautiful set. And I love this set, so I have quite a few boxes of it actually. And both of these are in the giveaway pile too. So there's a box of this sealed in the giveaway box and a box of this sealed. So if you want either of these sets, subscribe to the channel. We're going to do another giveaway at 420 subscribers, and we're at like 375 or something right now, so we're pretty close. Once we get to that 420 subs, we'll run another giveaway. I'll give away a couple boxes from there. The way that works is I kind of do a drawing, and then if you win the drawing, you get to pick one thing from the box. But it's awesome. Like the prizes in there are epic right now. I mean, there is stuff in there that has been sold out for months, and it's going for like hundreds of dollars on eBay. It's pretty insane. But that's what I do for my community. I love you guys. That's what I'm here for. I just like looking at trading cards. This whole entire thing is just an excuse for me to look at trading cards. That's the real truth here. That's not actually that far off. Okay, so there's Chainsaw Man. Why don't we take a look at that box? So we've seen a lot of this. I mean, I've opened, God, at least 10 boxes of this so far. I actually don't have that much left. I think maybe only 2 left to open, maybe, from this. And I probably won't buy any more. What happened is I found out last week that this set uses stolen artwork. And the way I found out is one of the cards has an artist's signature in kind of in the background. I don't think they noticed it when they were photoshopping that art, and I noticed it, and I looked up that artist, and they make all the art that we're seeing in this set. They make it, and it's on ArtStation, and so this company just kind of stole all that artwork. So that's a big kind of a bummer, right? So I want to warn you about that. This is known to be stolen art. This one, on the other hand, is AI artwork. So this is all the art in here is created by AI. So you've got kind of 2 like problematic sets, but this is kind of what you're getting out of China these days. And if you're looking for like original art cards, you really need to be going to like Cardfon or Caillou, the big manufacturers. All the other minor manufacturers are taking shortcuts now. They're either stealing artwork from the internet, or they're stealing artwork using AI, which is, the same thing, right? Because the AIs were trained on artwork from ArtStation. So when you make this art style, you're copying someone else's style, right? So that's kind of what that is. Anyway, okay, sorry, enough complaining about the art. I still love the sets, so don't get me wrong. It's just you should know that. And so this is KX2. So we call it that because it starts here, KX DJ002. There was a 1, so we also looked at a lot of boxes of the first set of this. I love those too, so that's why I bought so much of the second one. Yeah, so in here we're going to have a nice little image, and then we will get a hit pack. So that's this card. So that will be some exclusive something special, right? The last box I opened, I actually got this, which is really, really, really cool. I think it's an SZA rarity, but I honestly don't know. This card doesn't have clear marking on it, but it does have a clear marking on the back, and that is 37 of 68. That is a very low number for this set. A lot of the numbered cards I've pulled from this set are like 288 or 488. So it's always eights in this set. I don't know why they do that. But this one being 68 is the lowest I've pulled so far. It's even lower than the metal promo cards. The metal promo cards are actually limited to 200. So this is much lower than that. And that came out of the hit pack of the last box. So give you an idea of what could be in there. And then we're going to get 10 regular packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 10 regular packs. Nothing there. You know me, I always check the tray. I have never found anything in there, but I always look. I don't know, I'm paranoid. Actually, I actually am quite paranoid. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So this is beautiful color again. This is again this is advertised as a waifu set. Like it'll say on the back here, over 18 years old, right? It's like very clearly marked. That's not. Gosh, I'm sorry, I'm failing pretty hard here. I already have a lot of these boxes, so it doesn't matter if I damage this one. But yeah, this is beautiful color by Mosaic. The company here is Mosaic. If you ever see that logo, it's going to be a pretty good set. They do a really good job. And also going to be kind of a generous set. Like a lot of the waifu sets that come out, you'll get like 2 cards in a box, or some of them it's even 1 card in a box. Horrible. Do not buy those. Those are the worst value in the world. This company doesn't do that to you. So they'll give you quite a bit actually. Quite a lot of packs. So we're gonna get a hit card, hit pack. That's nice. We'll save those for the end. And then I don't remember how many actual packs you get. We'll count them up. I think it's 9 though. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so 9 of those. We're gonna have to open 1 Chainsaw Man, then we'll be even. So yeah, so there's the beautiful color box. See how that works and looks. Pretty nice. We've reviewed this a few times already, so I'm not too worried about explaining that one to you. All right, so without further ado, let's... I've been recording really long videos today, so to save some time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut all these packs. So I'm going to just cut this. I'm not even going to look at the edge of the cards or anything. I'm going to pause, I'll cut them all, and then I'll come right back and we'll look at all the cards together, okay? But I'm just going to pause to save some time, so I'll be right back. All right, I just finished. So I've got all these cut and all these cut. So I just switched their places because I was cutting them. Here's all the wrappers. Throw these away. I don't know. Today maybe we got like 300. I think we opened a lot of. I don't know. We opened a lot of packs today. There's a lot of trash. I'm trying not to think too much about that. Okay. Anyway, so we're gonna open 1 of these first, and then we'll be able to switch back and forth. It's just there's 1 extra pack here of this. So we'll go like that. You get 3 cards in a pack with Chainsaw Man. And this is the 11th box I've opened, so pretty much everything in here is going to be dupes to me, but I'll still keep it on the table so that you all can see it in case this is your first time seeing this set. Although, my lord, it is not my first time seeing this set. I've looked at so much of it. I still love it. I mean, it's a great set, and I will continue to attempt to complete it. It's just I'm not going to buy any more boxes now that I know it's stolen artwork. But I'll still trade with people and stuff like that to try to sort of finish things up. Although I'm guessing I'm going to be very close to done anyway when I get done with all these boxes, so not a big deal. So here's beautiful color. You'll notice that it looks like there's 4 cards in there, and this pack is really thick. When you get a thick pack like that, you usually think, oh, it's going to be a major hit. And then you see like a double card, you're like, oh, awesome. But actually, the double cards in here are common. They're very common. So they're actually not very rare at all. You'll see what I mean here in a second. Now, this SSR at the top, this is the base cards in the set, all kind of look like this. So I can't get it to focus. I always have trouble focusing when these faces are here. There you go. But yeah, these are going to be like this anime style, and they're much more lewd than any of the other cards in the set. You'll see here, this is actually my favorite tier, the HR tier. And that's where you get the hyper-realistic anime artwork, like AI artwork like that. I love this tier of cards. I think they look awesome, but you see it's actually not that lewd, right? And then like this, far, far more lewd than either of those. Now down here, things will get a little more even. So this is a UR, and so as you can see, it is quite a bit lewder. We won't spend too much time looking at that. Yeah, the URs are doubled cards because they have the cell in them. But they're not rare. We're going to get one in almost every single pack. But you'll see we're going to have a lot of these by the end. I'll leave it there on the white so that you can see it a little better. That's what that looks like. And so these two kind of similar levels of lewdness, right? So we use this word for describing these cards. I don't know how else to describe them. Ecchi? But that's like a Japanese word, so it wouldn't make any sense. But that is probably the right term for this, would be something like ecchi, which is, how does that translate? That translates as like creep, sort of like creepy, I guess. But it definitely has this implication that it's like creepy in like a kind of sexual way. That's sort of what that means, ecchi. So that's kind of how I would describe these cards. Especially this particular one is like, I don't even like showing that one on eBay or on YouTube because it's so explicit. But yeah, that one is very, very explicit. All right, back over to the real waifu cards. Then, because again, like, those are Chainsaw Man cards. Those aren't technically waifu cards. These are. And yeah, okay, I mean, look, that's pretty good. Like I said, I love these. They have like some class to them, right? I want some class in my cards. I don't want it to just be that. I want it to be like a little bit of class. That's nice. Very good. And then here's another UR. I'll put the under here so you can see. This one's not quite as graphic as the others. Put that right there. And then, I'm sorry, I need to get more sleeves again. This has been a constant battle for me today. Well, it's almost done. This is the last video I'm going to film today. I've been filming extra videos this weekend and last weekend, which I haven't posted. And those videos will get posted over the Christmas break because my parents are going to be here and I will have a lot of trouble filming. I won't be able to just film for like 8 hours, right? Because they're going to want to go places and do things. Yeah. They don't want to just sit around and look at trading cards all day. Who would ever want to do that? Nobody wants to do that. That's what I do. I'm the only person who does that. Yeah, maybe. I enjoy it. So we're starting to get, I hope you're getting some idea now of what is actually in this box. It's not really Chainsaw Man cards. It's like Chainsaw Man waifu cards. This card, though, this is an SP. This is a short print. This would count as like a hit in that box. We're probably going to get 2 of these in the box. Same with the EXs. They're sort of the big hits, which is sad because there are like 10 rarity levels above that you only can get in the hit packs. They never come from the regular packs. So it's like literally impossible to complete this by buying boxes. You have to trade, and you have to trade your hits for other people's hits. Everyone's going to have all the base. So the only things people are really looking for are those big hit cards. Another HR. We won't only see HRs. There's other rarities we're going to see, but we probably are going to see these 3 or 4 HRs. And they all look very good, so I have no complaints. And let's get our little... Oh, that got damaged quite a bit. Oh my. Oh, I don't like that. That's actually like ripped. I can't even fold it back. It's just kind of ripped. Ugh. So it got miscut. Oh, it's the actual card is fine. It just got miscut. Okay, well I can fix that. Can I fix that? Let me see if I can fix that. And the corner is still damaged because it obviously got caught in the machine. But at least the card itself is okay. But anyway, looking at that, I mean, that looks probably completely new to you, but it's not. She's wearing clothes. I promise she's wearing clothes. She even has a mask on, so it's okay. She's doing her part. Just being silly. But you can see this is a little bit more of a fair battle, right? The last one where we put poor football girls up against Chainsaw Man, that wasn't fair. Those football girls were like kind of scared of what was coming out of it. They were like, "Oh my God, what is this?" But over here, these are more evenly matched, I would say. It's like this one is probably my personal favorite in the set. But you know, I'm a big Miss Makima fan, and that's a very good shot of Miss Makima there. So I like that one. Another SP. Again, this is what counts as sort of the big hit in the box. You're not really going to get much other than that. There you go. Another one of these. Told you, like you keep thinking, oh, it's a thick pack. It's going to be awesome, and it is awesome, but it is just going to be a UR. Another SSR there. Quite a bit of clothing on in that one. Nice looking HR here. And these are AI arts, so this is all done by, you know, like the DALL-E type program. Although it's not done by DALL-E itself, because DALL-E will not draw that kind of thing for you. You can try, but you can't get it to draw that. They protect very heavily against that. But if you install the model yourself, they release, DALL-E does not release, but there's a lot of other stable diffusion models that are out there. If you install them yourself, you can remove the not safe for work guard. FYI. And you can draw whatever you want. That's what they're doing. I have one of those too. I have a couple actually. I have a stable diffusion now that works in real time. It's crazy. It comes from a model called Turbo XL. That's what you would search for, is Turbo XL. But yeah, that model can do real-time responses, image responses on like I have a 3080 graphics card, so it's not even the best graphics card. There's like one better than mine, and it can do real time. And what that means is like you can type like draw me a river with a fox next to it, and then you can delete fox and put a bear, a tree, and every letter you type, it changes the image, and it's like immediate. It's wild to work with, and sort of kind of scary to work with, to be honest, because you're like, oh God, this thing is now significantly better at this than any human. So yeah, that's troubling. No, it's not really. Don't worry. I work in technology. I know better than that. We got something cool in here. You see that middle card? I think, at least. I'm probably wrong. But I think there's something nice in this pack finally. I say finally because we're getting a lot of like what I would consider low-end cards out of this set. Oh, that one's nice. This here, though, is really cool. So this is the MR level. It's, you know, it's again going to be AI artwork, but it's like a cyberpunk style. And I just really love just the look of the card. You know, even if you get past what's here in the middle, just the look of this card is awesome, right? So yeah, I really love these cards, as I said. That's why I was so happy to put it up against Chainsaw Man. Now this is a ZR. I have a few of these. They are pretty high tier cards, actually. But the treatment is really just this layers. There's kind of 3 layers. You can see that's like actually a layer of card that's been die cut and then die cut again, and then there's an image in the back. I forget. Yeah, these fit in sleeves, right? Okay, there we go. So those two are kind of bigger hits for the set so far. Although that's like a borderline hit. We're probably going to get 3 of those in the box. Moving back then to Chainsaw. We have... So I'm just drinking water. I've been talking a lot today. I need to drink a lot of water. There. Nice. Miss Makima showing off her assets. Assets? I said assets. That's not... That's okay to say. Oh, that's a dupe. It's a very nice dupe. Man, who wouldn't want that dupe? But very nice. But yeah, we're gonna put one away because that is in fact a dupe. Here's a CP. Oddly, this is the first CP I've pulled. That's strange. Usually you pull a ton of... We're gonna pull a ton of those. Probably every single other one of those packs is gonna have one in it. Okay, here we go. Ooh, something again. Really nice. Okay, that is troubling. That's a risky one. But like I said, I wanted to do an actual waifu battle this time, so that's what we're doing here. There's another one of those cyberpunk MRs. And then this is an MP. Very good looking cards. Really thick, these ones too. Just, you know, makes them feel, I don't know, more substantial. Let's see. So we've got 3 there and 3 there. Yep, we're doing perfect on this. Usually I'd screw this up a little bit, but I didn't this time. Yeah, so we're going to get a CP now in every single one of those packs because we did not pull any CPs yet. There's another one of those. Another one of these. Now it's Himeno, I think. Or maybe that's Reze. Oh, I think that's Himeno. And Power and Denji. And Denji's in a skirt. Yeah, we ran out of sleeves again. Believe it or not, most weekends I do not open as many cards as I've opened this weekend. It's just that I need to kind of make some space in this room for my parents, because my parents are going to be staying in this room. We are going to convert it into a bedroom for them next week. And so I need to clear the shelves a little bit so that I can, you know, so it's there's just stuff on the ground when they get here, which is the case. Like right now, there's just boxes laying on the ground in this room, which is not okay. Here is another SSR. Really, you know, some great competition here, I would say. Now that is a really nice one of the MRs. Very, very nice. And we get another HR. You can see the theme of the HR is like demon ladies, I guess. Succubi, maybe you would call them. I'm going to call them demon ladies. There's Denji and Pochita. Pirate Lady? That's definitely Himeno now, because Himeno has the eye patch. I call her Pirate Lady, though. Even when I'm like watching the show and she comes on the scene, I'm like, oh, a Pirate Lady's here. So I usually forget what her real name is. Or the characters will like say her real name. I'm like, that's Pirate Lady. Why are you calling her? Oh yeah, that's her real name. Well, I didn't talk about this yet because I didn't want to jinx it, but I feel like now we know we're not going to get one. The reason I keep opening Beautiful Color is it has relic cards in it, like lace, pieces of lace in the cards. I've never pulled one. I really want one, but I've never gotten one. That's the main reason that I continue to sort of open this particular set. So otherwise, I have pretty much everything else mostly completed, but I don't have any of the relics yet. In fact, I only have one anime relic card left in my collection. I actually sold off one of the 4-up Overlord one that I had. I sold it for basically the cost of a box because the guy who I was selling it to, really actually loves Overlord and wants to collect all the cards and stuff. And, me, I'm just like, I just love trading cards. I just want to see them all and look at them all. But there's only a few sets that I'm really trying to complete myself. Like, this is one of them. This isn't one of them. I just kind of like this set, but I'm not really trying to complete it or anything. So if anybody ever wants to trade those, I would be more than happy to trade any of this stuff. Over in Chainsaw Man Land, it has to be something I could have a dupe of. I wouldn't trade away something where it's like the last one that I have. Oh, something cool in that pack. Something nice. It's gold. That's cool. What about this one? Not in this one. This one is just going to be a CP again. Oh, we still got the best pirate. This is, okay, so this is the best pirate lady card, I think. Like, remember what I said? I prefer, like, a little bit more class in mine, and I think that's a really classy one. Good looking Himeno there. And it's another CP. These CPs are interesting, but they're in the end, you get so many of these that, like, I have like a 900 card box full of dupes of just these two right now. It's pretty bad. I honestly think that's going to be better than what's in the hit pack. So why don't we go ahead and open the hit pack up, and we'll look at that last, because I have a feeling that is going to be probably the best card today. I could be wrong, but I have a feeling. So no gold border here, see? Yeah, this is... These are interesting cards. I've gotten one before. They aren't numbered. I sort of wish they were, because, like, otherwise, look, why is it in the hit pack? But they basically look like little music players. And then they have a cell in them, as you can see. Cool. So not bad at all. I mean, I'm not gonna complain about that. But definitely that card is better than this. Like 100% guaranteed. Oh, if I'm wrong now, it's gonna be really bad. I won't be wrong. It's gonna be bad. This, though, I'm not so sure about this one. It's not very thick, so it's not gonna be like that. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Let's pull and see. Oh dear. It's a prize. Okay, so this is a prize card. I'm not sure which prize it is, so I need to go and translate this. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So this is the silver exchange card. So not gold, but this would give you a limited silver card. So I actually went and bought all the gold ones because I just figured I'm never gonna get those. So I already have all the gold ones. I don't have any of the silver ones though. So I will try to redeem this. I have bought almost all my boxes from C1 Luxury Store, so I'll ask them about it. And if the redemption, if they can redeem it, if they're willing to do it, which I hope they will, I mean, they usually are, for cards anyway, because cards they'll just ship in the next thing I order. It's no big deal, right? When you try to redeem like a statue or a computer or something, they just don't want to ship that. It's really hard for them to ship and expensive. It'll cost you like, if you want a laptop, it'll cost you like $500 to get it shipped, if they'll even do it at all. So like it's completely insane. You just don't want to do it. But with cards, it's a little bit easier. But what'll happen is they're going to ask me to record a video with some number that they tell me written down back here, and then I'm going to have to cut this card in half. So that's going to be the ultimate ending for that card. But still, pretty cool to get, right? I mean, I'll eventually end up with a silver card. That's really awesome. But now let's look at the real bonus here. Jeez, jeez, Louis, this thing is there's a lot of cards in that pack. Okay, I'm trying. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to figure this out. Let's go, let's go. Here we go. Okay, so here's an HR. I'm getting my hands shaking because I think it's a relic. I'm freaking out. It is. Oh, it is. It's the only thing I wanted, and I got it in the very last pack. I'm gonna cry. I'm almost crying right now. This is so awesome. You don't even know how many boxes I've opened trying to find one of those and to finally get one. Oh my god. And I think it's Tifa's. So like amazing. Here you go, another one of these super lewd URs. And let me put that back under there. And then here we go. So yeah, it's not limited, which is interesting, but it is an LP, and so it's LP5. And I'm gonna translate, but I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be Tifa. But I'll be right back. I'm back, completely unsuccessful. I have no idea. I looked pretty hard, but I just have no idea. But yeah, very happy to get this. Easily the best card I've pulled all day, and I have pulled, I mean, I pulled this, pulled a lot of super amazing cards, but this is the best. I'm actually gonna put in a one touch. That's how good this is. That one? Hang on. I'm gonna pause and find a one touch. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I think this one will work. It might not be thick enough. We'll see. Those are like really beat up, but I just kind of want to get it in something so that it's protected. Yeah, that's definitely not thick enough. All right. That one touch is not gonna work. Maybe this one will. Is this one the same? That's the same. All right, I'm pausing again. I'll be back. I'm back. Well, that was unsuccessful too. So I have looked all over. I can't find a one touch thick enough for this. So I'm gonna put it in a top loader for now. But you can see like this is a super big top loader, 140 point. So I think this card is, I think the card's actually 155 point if I had to guess, because it's a little bit tight in here. But yeah, very happy with this. I mean, how could you not be? That's so cool. And I know it's a manufactured relic. I mean, come on, Tifa's not a real character, so of course we can't have, you know, real relics from her, but still amazing. So yeah, very, very happy. Could not actually be any happier. Kind of forgot what I was even doing here. Okay, so yeah, this was a comparison, right? I don't know, like you take something like that, and then you take something like that, right? They're about equal in their sort of lewdness. The only thing that kind of is driving me more in this direction is because it's like a dedicated waifu set, everything is like that, right? Every card is. Whereas over here, it's really only the URs and EXs. These are just kind of regular. I mean, some of them are a little weird, but most are just regular cards, right? So I think we finally have found a champion, and I believe that Beautiful Color is more waifu than Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man is very waifu, but it is not as waifu as Beautiful Color. And Beautiful Color gave me a relic, so very happy right now. You know, I know I've paused like four. I'm gonna pause one more time. I just want to go see if I can find a comp on this. I know I won't, but I'm gonna look. I'll be right back. Wow, there actually are some up there. You know, being a waifu set, being a lesser known one, being kind of older one, it doesn't have a huge market, but there's actually two of these for sale. Not this exact one, but other characters. And one is like $20 and the other's $40. So that kind of gives you a range on these. It's not great comps because there's no sold or anything like that, but that's kind of what people are listening them for. Okay, so now I'm going to actually end this video and end filming for the day. In fact, I'm done. This video was a ton of fun. I really enjoyed it. And I can't wait to figure out. I'll go message. I'll I'll message C1 Luxury Store right after this, but I can't wait to figure out what if that card can be redeemed by them or not. So anyway, yeah, I'll catch you later, and have a great rest of your week. Bye bye.